Infinite MagicRaid. Play to slay.
What's up, everybody? This is DGK. This is going to be Infinite MagicRaid. Today what I want to talk to you guys about is the importance of using your scrolls correctly. Looking at what you're going to get out of those scrolls. Looking at how many scrolls each hero you have is going to take, and why it's very, very important not to just take your first or second or third or fourth legendary and just put all your scrolls into it. Let's take a look into it now. If we go to our hero section here, I'll just pick one I haven't scrolled up yet. We'll go to skill upgrade here. That's where it's going to become important. I put one. They're all going to start at 1. So if you click on here, it's going to tell you what the skill is. So this is your skill 1. This is just your basic hit. It's going to be your skill 2. This is the one that's going to hit every single time as your basic attack. Your skill 2 here is going to have a cooldown of 4 turns. You can get that down to 3. Your ultimate skill here is going to have a cooldown of 5. You can get that down to 4. And your passive, well, that'll just get your passive. So if we look at this, if we put 5 scrolls in here, we're going to get 20, 40, 60, 80% more attack damage. If we would need to put 5 into here to get this one cooldown and 20% extra attack damage. To get that 40% extra attack damage here, we would need 4 more, 5 more, 5 here, to get 20, 40, 55, and then for the cooldown. So this would take us 20 skill scrolls. If we're just trying to hit this one cooldown, just for this to get down to 4, the chances are you're going to hit all through here, and you're going to, it looks like, to get the cooldown skills on this lady, you will need it at least, if you hit every one right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so you need 8 here. And the chances are you're going to hit some of these, which you're not really going to see that much coming out of it. So if you plan on getting this cooldown here, you're going to have to spend a lot of scrolls right away. Okay, well that's fine. So you might have your first legendary and you want to get that cooldown on it, but you're going to pull more, and you're going to get a lot of them. Let's check out another one. So for him, we're going to get 20% defense damage all the way down, and is this one. We're going to get a bunch of turn meter reduction and a cooldown to 3. We're going to get a debuff landing chance. We're going to additional chance these. And we're going to get more of a chance of the debuffs here, and then we can get a cooldown for this to 4. But again, we're going to have to spend 15. So if we're just going to level up 2 of these legendaries with these scrolls, we are going to have to, more than likely, to hit the cooldown ones, unless you're extremely lucky. We're going to have to spend 10 to 12 scrolls on each one to hit those cooldowns. And if you're real unlucky, you're going to have to spend all 16. So I went ahead and I have done some of them already, so it took me all of them to get this to this one cooldown. This was the last one I got. This was the first legendary I ever had. I put her up there. So let's talk about why we're looking at this. So for this guy here, having his cooldown, it's nice, but he provides extras with, see, I don't even want this extra 20% of the big one. He's providing extra added bonus to what he's doing in stage damage by giving him scrolls. Then he's giving himself crit rate here, not really too concerned about an extra 0.2% crit rate. The cooldown on this I did want, and I actually got it, if you can see. So now I stopped. I'm not going to put any more scrolls into him. I don't need that extra crit rate. I have all the stage attack damage. I don't really need that one. So to me, that was perfect. And I spent 3, 4, 5. You know, I spent a little less than you should have. I would like to see, you know, especially on somebody here like Alahan, I would like this. I don't care about. I don't care about his attack damage whatsoever in his A1. I want to hit these 2 right here. This could possibly roll me 2. I could get both these cooldowns. We could get this to a 3. 6% max HP regeneration. Yeah, it is great, but it's not that important. I'm really not concerned about hitting it. This I would love to get there. But more than anything, I want to get this to the 3-turn cooldown. Now you can look at some of these and say this might be worth spending a few on once I got them. So for somebody like this, if you look at this, this is going to add quite a bit of damage here. But if you're going to dump all your scrolls in here, you're going to put all these when you can get all this out of just your regular equipment and doing the other things you do. This you're going to want here, but you're really going to want to look at what you're spending your scrolls on. So if we go dump all our scrolls on, so say, Hazario. We don't really care so much about the bleed, so we're going to hit a bunch of these here. I almost guarantee it. You do want all of these, and you'd love it on a 3-turn cooldown, so you're going to want to watch as you're coming through. If you hit this cooldown, it's probably the only one you really want. That Sphere of Wound is also on this one, but you're only going to get that cooldown to a 5. Your passive, you're just going to get a bleed bonus. So you really got to look in, do we want to dump a bunch of scrolls into him? I don't know, but Alahan here, I'd probably dump in 5 or 6 just trying to hit one of these cooldowns, get this down good like that. So this is, as we're beginning this game, we're trying to decide what to spend those scrolls on. If we look over here, this would be great on Sinton to have that on a 14 cooldown. We'd be alright without it right away. This is just going to add a chance for the counterattack. So right here, if you could hit all these right in a row, that'd be great. This is nice too. Look at this, a huge 45%. But then let's check out somebody else who doesn't quite have that. Like so for Besmach here, this Dark Lightning, you're going to get a ton on his skill 1. This is a great one to spend scrolls on. Look over here, you're going to get 30% attack damage. You can get this down to a 3-turn. You can get your chance up 16%. I don't know how you take it up to 50. I mean, a 50% chance is pretty good. But once you start, this, you got to look. You really got to look at if you want to, so say for Taff here, 20% extra damage, 40% attack wasn't too bad. I didn't really know what I was doing at the time. The heal, you hit both of these. Again, this is one of those where you have a 2-turn cooldown, a 2 different level cooldown, -1. So we got this down to 3. So you really got to look if you want to be spending books, or not books in this game, it's scrolls, on, if I wanted to dump a bunch of scrolls into HAL 9000 here. We're going to get defense damage, more defense damage, more defense damage. Here, we're going to hit these. You get a 4% max HP generation. If you could hit both these right out the gate, takes us down to a 4, that's still a long turn. I wouldn't dump my books into him right away, because you're going to want to spread some of these around. Maybe you hit some of these. Don't dump them all into the first one you get. HAL 9000 is your first legendary. You dump all those in there. You're going to be coming up on a few weeks, and you're going to be realizing you don't have books when you grab somebody you really want. Like when I got him, I really wanted to sit in, but I got zero scrolls here to level him up with. So definitely make sure that you are paying attention to where you are putting these scrolls. And I want to briefly touch on, we have coming out the global launch in just 2 days, guys. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be sick. I cannot wait myself. The next video I'm going to come out with tomorrow, we're going to talk about what we should take here for our first. As new players, we're just going to consider ourselves all new with the global launch. Which mythic we're going to want to work towards. Okay, guys, and if you like this video, hit subscribe and hit like, and just remember the game is fun, have fun, and do your thing.